There, Obama. Hi. Obama last name is Squid Game. Squid Game! I am going to also do my hair because I didn't really have time to do it before stream. Look, I'm a real girl. I'm truly not a femcel. And that kind of segues nicely into what the topic for today's stream is, which is that I am not, despite the rampant accusations, a femcel. In order to justify that, we have to talk about a few other things first. Do you guys even know what a femcel is? That's my question for you. You might think you know what a femcel is, but I don't think you actually know what a femcel is, okay? Because a lot of people think it's just the female version of an incel, which is not correct. First of all, there are different ways that you can identify / define both incels and femcels. And I'm gonna start with incels because I feel like that's more commonly known, right? Okay, no, Badger, you're not actually though. In fact, I think you get too much play is the problem that you have. I have a similar problem. Game recognizes game, okay? Some of you might disagree with this, but I do not think that like the strict definition of the word is the only way we can define incel, because if you think about it, when you see someone online, right, you can very quickly identify them as an incel without being sure or even having any information on whether or not they've dated in the past, are currently having sex, or have had sex in the past, right? And if you go with the strict definition of the word, anytime that you want to have sex and you are not having sex, you are an incel, because celibacy can be temporal, it can be ephemeral, it does not have to be all of the time. So that's why I don't think it makes sense to stick with the specific. This is gonna be 3 hours straight of coke. No, I feel like I can defend myself. Just because you've never had sex or not currently having sex, even if you never have sex, does not mean that you are necessarily an incel. From my 21 years of inexperience in the field, is that it is the mindset that really matters. Okay? 18 years of involuntary celibacy, but we ballin'. And I mean, honestly, if you ascribe to that definition, if you want to call yourself an incel, despite not having the characteristics that we're gonna talk about, that's fine. It's whatever you really want to call it. This is what I'm talking about, ADHD brain. Like, I'm so scatterbrained. My brain is just nothing but scat. Not like that type of, you know what I meant, okay? Scattered, like. An incel, exhibit A in chat, is a guy that has like a certain mindset in my view, okay? It doesn't matter if you get play or not, because I think that even if you have had sex and can get sex consistently, you can still be an incel. The mindset specifically is that it's that you're unlovable, it's not something you can fix, and that it's not your fault, basically, all at the same time. Me personally, the reason I'm different is because I blame other people and it has nothing to do with me. I personally believe that the closest definition of a femcel that we can use is the same as the one I have for incel. It's a mindset, more so than it is like an actual state of incelibacy, right? This is slightly controversial. Some people agree with this, some people think that this is like kapooey, but I personally kind of see the point, but don't think that it's 100% true. There's no such thing as an incelibate woman. Any woman can have sex anytime she wants with at least someone, and that is not necessarily true for guys, right? Is the kind of overview. And I do think that it's true that like not every single guy can have sex very easily, at least, but I think the same is true for some women. I think that the criteria is just a little bit stricter because dating culture currently is more, women are more in demand, right? I don't fit the technical definition of a femcel either, because I got mad bitches, okay? Never trusting women ever again, and I'm going to blame them for all of my problems now. What I'm talking about when I talk about femcels, a few select groups of people could be considered them, and I kind of consider them all femcels, even though they're pretty inherently different. One of those groups is those women, I don't know if you know what I'm talking about, but there are like, in incel spaces, there are these women that are like their whole life goal is just to like bait incels. Beans does not do hard drugs! You guys have got it, like all of these rumors. Does drugs, unemployed, Swedish, like, some people will be like, if she's a feminist and single, then she's a femcel. That's definitely not true. If you have like debilitating characteristics about yourself that make relationships harder or have prevented you completely from being in a relationship, and you're like, but it isn't my fault, it's like everyone else's fault for not being accepting enough and not understanding, that makes you a femcel. Me personally, the reason I'm different is because I blame other people and it has nothing to do with me. Ace equals volcel? What the fuck is a volcel? That sounds like a Pokemon. Just like there are common hobbies among incels, there are also common hobbies among femcels. I may have some of those interests. Not a femcel, but that doesn't mean I'm a femcel. I think you're the reason vent chat is down based on the rant yesterday. Listen, I am unmedicated and it is not my fucking fault. Fuck, I'm a femcel. Fuck. I'm not, though. But okay, maybe a little bit. Maybe just a little bit. Just a wee petit peu. Yahoo! 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 Hi! Shall we do beam review? Is our femcel discussion over yet? Do you guys believe that I'm not a femcel? I feel like I didn't do a great job of convincing you that I'm not a femcel. Check your fucking mailbox! There's a pipe bomb! Let me go over some of these memes that because I've been trying. Let me go over some of these memes that because I've been trying. Okay, anyways, moving on. This one fucking... What the fuck? He's reaching for his penis! Okay. Ant Simulator has been canceled because all of the money was spent on strippers and alcohol. See, this is what the fuck I'm talking about with ants. They are nothing but greedy bastards that are the leeches of society. They would spend all of their proceeds on drugs and hoes. That is just like an ant. I could have predicted that for you. Call me Nixon, the way my Richard make her gates water. Why does he have a cup of lean? Richard Nixon would not drink lean. Rimmed by passionate people? I mean, that's the only way I want my meat. Warum served mein Schnitzel low-key Saddam Hussein hiding spots? Why is my schnitzel low-key serving Saddam Hussein hiding spot? I tried to explain the concept of Saddam Hussein's hiding spot to someone who had no idea what I was talking about, and it was really fucking hard. Meow. Not now, sweetie. Mommy is getting out of gold today. I don't like being called mommy, many of you know this, but that does have Beans energy. Jarvis, jerk it a little. Okay, this is a very niche experience, so I doubt any of you have also seen it, but I saw a post on Instagram, I think it was from Reddit, where a guy was talking about his fetish for trading. Like, I'll give you like a big bucket of milk for that roll of silk type shit.
Buckingham Palace has announced the death of His Royal Highness the Duke of Edinburgh.
Fucking, I fucks with that so heavy. Dating apps are overrated. I asked someone out on Strava. Honestly, like it sounds kind of crazy, but like better tactic than dating apps because you already know you have like fitness in common, and you can be like, oh, yo, shawty, what that 7-minute mile do? I hate that YouTube has been doing this thing. When I go to watch YouTube videos on like a private browser or like on like a browser where I'm not signed in, it asks me to sign in to confirm I'm not a bot. Just let me watch the fucking video. Like, holy shit. What do you want? Like my butthole puckered on cam as well? What do you need so much from me? I'm going to bed. Good night, Beans. Stay strong. What do you mean stay strong? I mean, I am going through it. I'm not even gonna lie. I appreciate that. You're saying the solution to my Wi-Fi problems is to nut in my router? Say less. Oh my God, I've been waiting to touch that thing. Is this the video? Oh my gosh! They're so cute. They're so freaking cute, I'm gonna throw up! Oh my God! On Valentine's Day week. We're we talking about femcels? Mind your fucking business. And let me enjoy this in peace. It's so cute, I really love these skins. They cooked so hard. I have seen men butt fucking less gay than this. Kids' content used to be so good back in the day. Nowadays they have to choose between like Andrew Tate and Coco Melon or pregnant Elsa videos. Whoa, 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 whoa. Why are we wet? Why are we wet? Rewind. Bring it back. Why are we wet? Sir, I would fuck for one of these spoon costumes. These are fire as fuck.
Outside of the kitchen, we don't do too much. We're madly in love, so when you finish your lunch, we're just forking.
I'm the immersion blender! If I was a utensil, what utensil would I be? You'd be a plastic knife that doesn't cut very well. You'd be one of those tiny, useless fucking forks that looks gay and stupid that you pick out olives with. You'd be a thin spork so you think I'm skinny. Your slot? That's the most romantic shit I've ever heard in my life. If someone doesn't tell me your slot is still my home on Valentine's Day, I'm actually fine because that's really fucking weird. Please don't say that to me. This is why I don't go to theater performances, bro. Hold on, I gotta respond to this criticism right now. What's wrong with liking towels? What's wrong with liking towels? Genuine question. I love towels. Do you guys not enjoy the texture of towels? Have you not felt the comforting, heavy yet not too heavy embrace of a towel? Why am I getting so many New Jeans recommendations? I feel like I don't really listen to that much New Jeans on this account. I hope that you have a lovely rest of your night. Remember that you are loved probably by someone, except for some of you. You don't follow me on YouTube? How will I ever emotionally recover from this?